to get away.
Nope.
Take that back, because Koi's here.
There's the good old bait and switch. He's like, oh, they're going to let me live. Nope. Koi's there with the SK. Last game did work out pretty well for them. Inko right next to another team. Nenebete stopping here, definitely hearing the enemy player, so he wants to take this early fight. And they think they have the numbers advantage, but FaZe is right, answering them right back. Now in a 3v2 situation, forcing Inko to kind of slow down their roll just a little bit. Where is Inko here? Inko has 2 here. Where's the other 2? I think they're too far away right now. And FaZe is definitely getting the numbers advantage and the angle advantage now.
Yeah, you saw in the backline Mormon looking to reposition there on the high ground off angle, and Becca going to eat the bullets, eat the damage forward, has to force himself in, but Nenebete is there. He's tearing through them with a pump action.
2!
Finds 1, finds 2. He's doing the devil's work on the inside right now because FaZe are falling apart. Just the 1 player left, and he turns the corner. It's a 3rd for Nenebete on the pump action. Incredible hold on the inside. He doesn't need armor. He doesn't need a helmet. He's got the chunk through and through. The rest of the cavalry arrive, and Vitali puts it to sleep. FaZe fall flat.
Have been taking damage not from each other, but from third parties in the distance. So Diego trying, what an angle to hold, and both shots going back and forth, and Cielo will go down. Not to Zipian though, it was actually next Rio that picked up that point, and both players, will meet the demise.
Now, Kanina Power have been surviving through this with the 2 eliminations that they were able to find. They are going to bide their time a little bit longer. Transitioning to the compound, they have to push further north now, though. They'll meet a roadblock. All those teams agglomerated on the south side of Impala. Sunan lighting up the hills with the M249. A lot of damage sent towards STE, though. The 7th element are down to 2, but the nades are ringing true, and 33Z now under threat to this angle. Only the 1 knock sent back their way. It's Hero by the ramp. And the rest of the team, they're just going to fall together.
And Hyper.
They know they need to come through. And Hyper have broken from their sanctuary. They've moved out from their stronghold. We've implemented this sort of play before. Are they going to find effect here?
Let's see it. This is a great spot for NHyper because STE condensed way too hard. I'm not sure why they sent all 4 players to one spot to deal with 1 player of 7th element. This gave up all control on the roadside, giving a huge opportunity for NHyper to third party this, which they are. But NHyper, they haven't found an opening just yet. And NHyper, they usually take things slow, and this third party definitely is a little bit more on the slow, methodical side. They're gatekeeping them out of the zone, however, and that's exactly what NHyper wants to do. Still 4 up for STE, and they actually get a knock onto NHyper. This is, I feel like, the biggest pitfall out of NHyper. They're just not aggressive enough as a team. They recognize these opportunities, but the execution is rare. Next Rio definitely in a better defilade. Not eating the shots that STE is. STE down to just 33Z. 1 player alive left for...
More value for Frozen staying with the rest of the team here.
I mean, Frozen went down for a revive on a knocked teammate, but your question still stands. Why was that teammate down there in the first place? They will lose that player. Here comes the finish. Inko does finally go out. Morph just holding down this fortress right now. And that is nade range of Kanina Power, if they should throw some nades there. So that might come into play later on, because Morph pretty much dealt with everyone here. We have 2 of No6 and 3 of Hale on the northern side.
I don't think they necessarily want to expend it here either. Coming on through, they get a knock somewhere else. I'm not entirely sure who they were able to find there, but Bellucci rolls forwards but gets cut down. Zebwolf was there for the response. They found Yekta on the backline, and now Becca is suffering, and it's just coming apart at the seams here for Kanina Power. It looked like they had a chance, but who's this? It's a third party.
Oh, Hale!
To bite back. Kanina Power eliminated, and Hale have split south to the west side of the road. They've got a lot of utility in the back pocket. Waffle rolling through. Everybody wants the third party here, but we're down to just the 3 teams. Somehow, No6 is still alive as well, and they're looking for 2 players to move on through.
Wow, No6 third party, the more third partying the other team, and No6 find an opening. And Zone, this is stage 9, it's going down to the middle. It's a 3-way fight. It could go either way with the team's positioning. Hale loses 1. Morph down to the 3 players, 3v2v2. Morph looking to confirm that point. They still got more players to contend with. Slow and Cleon. Cleon on a nice angle, takes some shots. No knocks, he's in the open. Cleon will go down.
Where was the challenge from those two down the hill? They do get that not answer, but they're still too further up that they're going to have to deal with. Hale have gone down all the way to Flash. Morph, maybe looking for the res.
Oh!
XZY absolutely on the swivel. The close position from Cleon. It's spotted around the side of the road. They might want the flush, but the ridgeline is under control. This is a brilliant spot for No6.
Vehicle coming into play. Nice hard cover setup there. Will the blue zone push out more first? I believe so. No6 playing slow and quiet might actually win this match, and they're forced into open. Shots raining out here. Taking shots left and right. They cut down one. It's all down to Boboho. Boboho not able to even find a single knock there. And No6 red force. I counted them out, seeing 4 players of Morph up in the city, but with the way things played out, everyone's springing into third-party action. No6 come out ahead.
They managed to bookend the day with chicken dinners. They won Sandhawk. They're able to take it down on the second Miramar, the last match of the day. A really, really clean finish out coming on through.